phone call, line 2, we've got Anthony from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tony, rap at me, brother.
Oh, rap at you? Love to rap at you. How you feeling, Dennis?
Groovy. Tony Monero.
Hey, how you feeling? Well, Dennis, I like to ask you my question, but you screwed it on me when you asked that if he was paranoid or ever felt a sense of paranoia, so that kind of botches my question. But I just want to say this. Last week's big screen, big bad Bill with the word count over his head. Priceless, babe. Priceless. You should have it on every week just for the hell of it.
Doing a show with one of the greatest actors in the world. I'm on the phone with the fucking Riddler. Thanks for calling in. Line 7.
Good question, right?
Line 7, we've got Brian from Southport, North Carolina. Brian, what's happening?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm fine. Do you think that people's deepest paranoid thoughts could be true? Like it gives it a conspiracy theory.
I'm beginning to think them asking me to take phone calls weekly is a conspiracy. Because that call just came from behind the grassy knoll. Let's try line 6. Come on, babe, it's on you. I can't go 3 in a row here. Line 6, we've got Danny from Florence, South Carolina. I got Ed Harris, please.
Hey, man, listen, sometimes...
Danny, Florence's preeminent
What
pimp.
can we do, man? What can we do? We need help out here.
Was your question, what can we do?
Yeah, it just makes
Move
me
out of
paranoid.
South Carolina. All right. Line 7, we've got Gary from Huntsville, Alabama.
Now, Huntsville is the home of a lot of the rocketry centers, so let's see what it...
Hi,
Gary.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Wait a minute, the center of our rocket industry is in Huntsville, Alabama?
Absolutely. No shoes at
You're
all.
thinking of firecrackers.
What's Gary got to say?
What do you got, Gary?
Well, I got a little statement here and then a question. The first element launch of the space station is in the winter of '98, which is the functional cargo block, which is the Russian element.
Yeah.
And basically, the United States is funding the entire amount for the Russian element.
Yeah.
In other words, we're using them as a subcontractor. And do you think that's right that the American taxpayer should pay for not only our part, but also the Russians' part?
I feel like the remedial student on College Jeopardy. What the? All of a sudden you're Chris Kraft over here. What was that?
I'm little Tommy NASA, man. I know what the guy's talking about.
Okay, good. You guys rap. I'll be over here making shadow figures.
Without a doubt, it's bad news that thing costs so much, and it's bad news that the Russians are having the monetary problems in their country. At the time this thing started up, Russia had a fully funded space program. They were aggressively still putting things up, and things have gotten bad. Now, it ain't good that it's costing them much money. Is it right, or is it? What is the question? That we're funding this whole aspect of the
We're
Russians?
funding the Russian portion of the International Space Station. In other words, we're using the Russians as a subcontractor to NASA, basically.
Why don't you just put C-SPAN right on
I know, Jesus.
C-SPAN 2 right under the thing right now.
Let me take it a step further, keeping at a technological level, as our caller did. If you get a boner in zero gravity, does it stay around all day? Call, line 1, Murtaugh from Charlotte, North Carolina. Murtaugh, don't go Gord Clap 2 on me.
Hey, Dennis, how you doing?
All right, baby, what's happening in Charlotte?
Nothing much. Tom, I think you're a great actor. I love you in Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run. It's my birthday today, and I want to say it's my birthday, and I'm glad to be talking to you two guys. I'm 23.
Well, if it's your mental birthday, blow out those 3 candles. We're moving on.
Oh, man.
They call up to me, Zorroed.
I got to mention Turner and Hooch. What would he have said? All
right, we've got a phone call for you. We've got line 1. We've got Harry from Richburg, South Carolina. Harry. got a call for you. Line 7, we've got Mick from Milledgeville, Georgia. Mick?
Hey, Dennis.
How are you, Mick?
I'm Nick. Yeah, you told me Mick last time, too.
Sorry we got off on the wrong foot.
That's all right.
Dirk Diggler.
Go ahead, Mick. Nick, what's your question?
Hey, Nick,
Is it Milledgeville or Nillageville?
oh, this is Milledgeville right now. There's people who
It is Georgia.
Yeah, it's in Georgia. There's people who shunned the Republicans for beating down Clinton while Clinton's polls rose. Do you think that this will keep future congressmen and officials from scrutinizing the president and allowing him to get away with more?
I don't know what you said. Line 6, we've got... Well, you know, in Georgia, a blowjob is considered sodomy, as I understand, according to the statutes.
I think in the Old Testament, too.
That is why that's why General Sherman went through there like that. Right? Let's get to the coast. I need some head. Line 6, we've got line 3, Thomas from Grove City, Ohio. Tom?
Hey, how's it going?
You walk with God, Tommy?
No.
I think that's because God saw you first. Go ahead, Tommy. What's happening out there in Grove City?
Oh, nothing much.
Yeah. Well, usually there's a vortex of activity right around you, my rockin' friend. What's your question?
If either of you could be Pope for one day, what would you do?
Change the hat.
Gotta change that. Gotta change that.
Oh! See, the Sammy line wasn't good. That was even cleaner.
That was one. Thank you.
Beautiful timing on that.
Thank you.
Because I had nothing.
No, how about I didn't step on you? You weren't there? You weren't ready?
I was not
Then I'm
dancing.
glad.
Cheadle's front loaded with
I
something.
was there.
Yeah! Beautiful. Change the hat. Okay. Line 1, we've got Kruger from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Your first name's Kruger?
Not Freddie.
All right, Kruger.
Don, I love you, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You did such a great job in Boogie Nights. You're so great. I just think you're such a... The Broncos, they're going to win Sunday. I mean, next Sunday, they're going to win.
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay. My question is, how come some of these religious fanatics, such as Baker, Jerry Falwell, and Jimmy Swagger, always say they have the most faith, and they really seem like they have the less faith?
Change the hat.
It's a one-time thing. It don't work twice.
Well, you know, line 7, we got Todd from Tecumseh, Michigan. Todd?
Hey, Dennis.
Say hi to Noah.
Hey, Noah.
Hi, Tom.
I sense an energy there.
A lot of energy. Don't watch too much ER. Like to say, everybody here in Michigan says you kick ass, and my question would be, what would be the most expensive thing you ever bought with a credit card?
I bought a device once that screened out weird phone calls, but... Hey, you can't start it off by saying you don't watch ER and expect me to treat you civilly. We've got Bruce from West Yellowstone, Montana. Bruce?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, man, what happens if the geyser goes up in the middle of the question? Sorry, that was my euphemism for you might have sex with the old lady. Go ahead, Bruce. Oh, so you're in West Yellowstone. I forgot the geysers are in East Yellowstone. You're over there in West Yellowstone with Yogi and Boo Boo and Ranger Smith. What's your question?
Hey, how you doing?
He will sleep till 9, but before he starts. We're okay, man. What's up? Hard to imagine how you lived out in the woods. You're like Unabomber, the sequel. You got a question there? All right, good chatting with you. Line 2, we've got Avery from Southport, North Carolina. Avery?
Yeah,
How is it down there in the south part of North Carolina?
Don't knock the South, dude.
I'm not.
I just want to say hello to my...
I'm not. Don't get your burning cross in
I
an
just want to
uproar.
say, I want to say hello to my sister Jennifer and her friend Frank, and I also want to say, do you think there is just as much conservatives obsessed with shopping just as much as there are liberals?
Did he say loogies? I didn't hear your question. What is it again?
Do you think that there's just as much conservatives obsessed with shopping just as much as there are liberals obsessed with shopping?
Line 5, we've got Beverly from Middletown, Ohio. Go ahead, Beverly.
Yeah, I watch ER. I think Carter should get together with Hathaway, don't you, Carter?
I think she's taken last
Yeah,
I
but
checked.
he's leaving.
Yeah.
Hathaway from the Beverly Hillbillies?
Yeah. That's the influence.
She's seeing Ellie Mae, isn't she?
I don't even know if I should answer that question.
We got a phone call for you, believe it or not. Fat woman from El Pollo Loco. No. It's Murtaugh from Miami, Florida. Murtaugh.
Hey, Dennis. Hey, Norm.
How are you, Mert?
I'm good. You know, I can't wait to see your new show. It really looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when's it on again, Normie? Remind me. You're good. You're one of my friends. I'll let you plug capriciously.
Okay, it's on
Well, you gotta get this. Huh?
When
Who's
is
in
it
it?
on?
Are you in it?
Yes. It's on a Wednesday at 9:30 on the American Broadcasting Corporation.
All right. So, what's your question there, Mert?
Okay, why is it people like this annoying Joan Rivers, you know, always criticize people with bad taste at the Academy Awards, you know, like Gwyneth Paltrow, who's like the hottest chick on earth, and well, she has no taste in fashion whatsoever, you know, man? I mean, God.
Well, you know what? I feel awkward here
funny,
because I
Joan
met
Rivers.
Joan Rivers once and she was so nice to me and so funny. But I agree with him to some extent when she gets lays into Kathy Bates or say, Kathy Bates never did anything wrong by her. And I just think there's that slight tinge of desperation in Joan sometimes nowadays, you know, that she'll say anything and that kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes that makes me uncomfortable. But you know, she's a good dame and she does a great show
I hate
there.
Slam and other celebrities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Remember when Spade did that? How he lived his life in fear?
Eddie?
Well, to Eddie, you know, to Eddie
a lot of people,
specifically, but
yeah.
Spade used to do that Hollywood moment. Spade, he's a great guy, one of our best friends, but he was always scared shitless because he made his whole thing out there just trashing people, and they would get pissed and call him, and he was always like living in fear. He never goes to Hollywood parties because he's afraid somebody's going to kick his little Sputnik ass.
Right, because everybody he insults is like 2.5 feet taller than him.
Got a phone call for you. Line 1, we've got Brian from Charlotte, North Carolina. Brian?
Hey, everybody's clapping at Charlotte, North Carolina.
They love you, Brian. You know, we regularly look forward to your call.
I called twice. I called once when Dana Carvey was on. I called another time when Bill Maher was on. So
I remember them well. They're like tetanus shots. I have little plaques on my mantle. Have you ever helped Ray with an enema?
I just want to say.
What's your question down there, babe?
Well, first I want to say, go see The Matrix. Keanu rules. Keanu rules. Okay, what's the deal with plastic?
Well, you know, I wasn't planning on seeing it, but now that I have that ironclad endorsement from somebody I respect. All right. Line 8, we've got Sherry from Floyd's Knobs, Indiana. Sherry?
Hi.
You actually live in a place called Floyd's Knobs?
Yeah, I do. Strange, isn't it?
My ratings are sagging there.
I'm telling you, I want to listen to you out here.
What's your question, Sherry?
Well, I've been wondering, why aren't doctors prescribing Viagra for women?
Well, they do, but women fake taking it. No, there's a place called Floyd's Knobs. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Would you not move if you had to put that as your return address? Would you not move over to Edgar's Cock or something? Did you hear, Raymond? For dicks. Yeah. Line 1, we've got Bill from Festus, Missouri. Bill?
Festus. All right, Dennis Al. So much wit, so little time. So are each of us Siamese twins whose appetite for electronic stimulation exceeds our abilities to cope with the oceans of information we can either swim or drown in? And Dennis, please say hello to my son Matthew. He's a big fan and got me this chance to talk with you.
Billy, you've blown a chip already, my friend.
Some shows they screen the calls.
We use a tuna net. Line 7, we've got Carly from St. Charles, Missouri. Carly?
Hello?
Is St. Charles near Festus?
Not
If
really.
it is, I would encourage you to move. What's up, Carly?
Tomorrow's my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm a manager at a fast food restaurant.
Right.
Okay, all my life I've depended on modern technology. I was wondering, what if I compete with older management? Will this hurt me?
Al?
Carly, I think it might help you. Most young people, like yourself, are very familiar with technology, unless they're not bright.
Well, the old timers, they can only do one shake at a time.
Right.
These kids today, I've seen them whip up 6 shakes at a time.
Because of technology.
It's freaky.
A phone call for you. Line 3, we've got Brian from Atlantic Beach, New York. Brian?
Hey, Brian, you gotta talk quicker than that. You gotta show some confidence. That's the thing. That's a great point, and I want to know one thing. I want to know what you guys think. I mean, trust is the basis of confidence, right? Now, how come on the show?
Listen, you just can't say it like with a grunt in your voice and think it means something.
You might want to be calling into a different show that helps with problems, Brian. You know, I mean, this is, I don't know if we can tackle those issues tonight. But I'm proud of you, and I'm proud that you called.
We've got a phone call for you. We've got line 1, Dominique. Yeah, from Gastonia, North Carolina. Dominique?
Hey, Dennis. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Anyway,
I guess you're the guy in the relationship.
I had a friend who lift a 20-pound weight with his penis. A 20-pound fucking weight with his penis.
Yeah, but how many reps? Don't come at me with those vagaries, man. How many reps, how many sets?
So I was wondering, what do you think it's good for men to lift 20-pound weights with their dicks like that?
I was wondering, how hard is it to reside in a state like North Carolina when you're a guy named Dominique? Your dick must have a black belt. All right, line 1, we've got Jeremy from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Jeremy, what's happening in Rock Hill tonight, my brother?
Jack and shit.
All right. So what's your question then?
First off, I gotta say I love you guys. I really do.
It's all of them, man. And what do you think the next went on?
What do you think the next big scandal will be once big George W. Bush, little George W. Bush is out of the White House? Is in the White House. What do you think the next big scandal will be once he's in the White House?
The fucking question. What is this next big scandal? Shooting gallery watching the drug sell back.
Is it gonna be a cocaine blowjob?
All right, we got a phone call for y'all. We got line 6, Raymond from Kentwood, Louisiana. Ray,
Yeah,
what's happening down in the bayou tonight, my man?
Hey, I want to say...
All right, thanks for rapping at us.
No.
See, he talks fast, too.
Go ahead, Ray.
If you created your own extreme sport, what would it be, and what kind of outrageous rules would you make for it? Like, would you have the cheerleaders fuck the
No,
coaches?
I'd have like
Would you have
300.
the coaches fuck the cheerleaders? What would you have?
Wow.
He said, would I have the what?
Would you have the coaches fuck the cheerleader?
No, I have the coaches fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
My extreme activity would be driving through Kentwood, Louisiana with my windows down.
You know, I don't know what my extreme joint would be. I couldn't even think. I don't know. Barbed wire condoms, who can get them on the fastest?
Frisky today. Phone calls for you. Line 4, we've got Gary from Huntsville, Alabama. Gary?
Hey, what's happening, Rebecca?
Hey, Gary.
Hey, you're looking very pretty tonight.
Thank you, Gary.
What am I, a jaguar?
No, you look great, Dennis.
Hey, Gary. You can call me Becca.
How about Dennis?
Go ahead.
Anyway, my question is for Rebecca, is that why do you hear a lot of super duper models are always dating these rock stars that treat them like crap? Why is that?
Gluttons for punishment. I don't know.
I didn't hear the question. They have men who treat them like that?
Why do they date guys?
That's just a young girl's thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
girls do that.
Let's face facts. There's going to be plenty of time for women who look like that later in life to meet a nice guy. And when they're young, they like dangerous guys. That's just the way the world works. Gary, are you dangerous?
Well, no, I'm not necessarily dangerous, but I just want to know why they don't necessarily like date a plumber or something.
Gary?
Gary, if you can't figure that out yourself, we don't want to talk to you.
Plumbers are nice. I mean, I'm not one. I'm a computer.
Oh, we didn't think you were a plumber, Gary. Although you sound a little clogged up. Line 9, we've got Josh from Chester, South Carolina. Josh?
How you doing?
What's happening down there in South Carolina tonight, Josh?
Not a whole lot.
Alright.
Rebecca, I just want to say that I think you're the most gorgeous model on the face of this earth, and there's no other model just as gorgeous as you. I just think you're...
Thank you, Josh.
Do you have any pants on, Josh? You're way down south in South Carolina. What's your question, Josh?
You one groovy baby. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby!
Is that his question? What?
Yeah, that was Josh's question. All right, Josh, thanks for touching in. Wow, why do I get the feeling he called in on a dial phone? All right, we got line 2. We've got Brian from Charlotte, North Carolina. Brian?
Dennis, what's up? I've been calling you for 5 years, man.
Really?
Really?
Straight?
Dennis, I gotta say, you're without the sexiest man on television.
So not straight.
I'm just joking. No, I'm not gay. No, I'm not.
What's it like for a gay guy to have to live in a city called Charlotte?
I'm not gay. I'm joking.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yes.
Oh, well, fuck, I was turned on. Go ahead, Brian.
I want to say, Mom, tomorrow's Mother's Day, and plus, my mom's birthday, and I just want to say, I love you, Mom, and...
So we stay on topic.
And, Sunday's Father's Day, I just want to say, fuck you, Dad.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your dad's name if you want to personalize it? Go ahead, anybody can say fuck you, Dad, and just jump off the phone. You gotta say who you're saying fuck you to.
Yeah.
My dad, he's a good dad, he just doesn't treat me right.
Does he touch you in your Christian parts?
No, Moby, he didn't say he's a priest.
Oh.
All right, line 6, we've got Freddie from Red Granite, Wisconsin. Fred.
Yeah.
You live in Red Granite?
Yeah, Red Granite.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, go on, laugh at me.
I'm surprised you're not out tonight.
Well, you know, kind of sitting on my couch with the controller, you know. Like a freaking Torcado, baby.
All right, what's your question, Red from
Well,
Fred?
I wanted to know, you know, Danny Master. I wanted to know if you changed your intro because it represents shooting and 8-balling. So then we get that little...
This guy's a Rasta who's high now. Doesn't he sound?
No, Rastas don't get that high.
My personal life, okay?
Huh?
Stay the heck out of my personal life. Okay?
Yeah.
Know what I do at home. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, TV show.
Wait, we gotta listen to this for a while. Go ahead, man. You got 30 seconds.
Oh, man. Hey, man, why you got 3 heads? Freaking out. I'll see you later.
No, I'm not letting you off the hook. Run with this, baby. This.
You know, there's a new movie coming out called Half Baked. Or no, I'm not serious. No, what is it? Is it that?
Yeah, Half Baked.
But it's the first movie since Cheech and Chong
and I don't know when their last movie was, but it was a while ago. That's basically a, hey, let's laugh at being high, which was a staple throughout history as far as comedy goes. Drunks, it's the same thing. You used to be able to laugh at the fact that a drunk was funny. Foster Brooks had a very nice career. Dean Martin. The first Arthur movie was a scream. And then it got to be where it was only sad. Well, you know, sometimes it's not sad. Sometimes the rest of the people who don't get addicted to something just get drunk, and it's funny. And this guy has problems.
This guy catered that movie. Yeah, right there.